Hey, welcome to this live playthrough of Blueprints. I'm proud to announce that I'm partnering with Xbox. Xbox gave me a free PC Game Pass subscription code to play and showcase Blueprints. So I'm very grateful to them. So let's play Blueprints. I have to be honest, I don't really play games like this generally because it kind of requires you to use your brain because from the description it looks like it's a puzzle game, and I'll do my best to use whatever IQ I have to solve the puzzles. Okay, let's start without talking too much. Open only in the event of my death. Also, there was intro cinematic that I kind of skipped because I thought that was not important. That that was probably stupid. So anyway, let's do this. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember me, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you as much amusement as it did in those last summer days. By the time you read this, I'll assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or item may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. Okay. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not only rely on the successes of the previous day. So I think there is like a time loop thing. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like that. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same room alright you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and best wishes. Best of luck. Okay. Let's see. What do I do with this? The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay. Let me see if my stream is working correctly. The thing is, I don't get that many viewers during stream, so I have to make sure everything works perfectly by looking at it myself. Alright. So that's my inventory. What's this? Antechamber, entrance hall. Okay, that's like the map. Alright. I can open this. Alright. Can I interact with everything? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one whatever this is. When you no longer have any foot left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. So I have to make sure I have searched everything in a room before venturing on to the next. Storeroom, guest room, select a room to draft. Okay, let's go into the storeroom. Okay, so each of these oh shit. Oh no, I lost 3. unnecessarily. So each of these rooms will be randomly generated each time you open a door. Okay. Let's see. What am I looking at here? Okay, there's something. So what's that? Gems can be used while defeating drafting to pay for special floor plans. Okay. I also got a key. Let's see. Keys can be used to unlock locked doors you find in the house. Okay. I think one key can be used in only one door, most probably, since this is that kind of a game. And what's this? Gold coins can be used in shop rooms found on the estate to purchase goods and services. Okay, I think I have found everything in this room there is to find. I keep pressing space because I want to jump. Select a room to draft corridor, then and guest room. So guest room will cost 10 footprints, I guess. Let's go to corridor. I'm not losing any footsteps. Okay, I lost one. Does this game have any music volume? Change the master volume of the game using slider above. Okay, so everything is in one like slider. Select a room to draft. Parlor, closet, and nook. Okay, I can unlock the nook with my key, so let's do that. Why not? Lost one footstep. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. So let's take. I think that's a journal. So this key will come in handy. Can I go over there and take the journal? Game settings, controls, tab, blueprint menu, room directory, shift, scroll. Okay. Soft toggle or hold. And that's the room directory. I don't know what that does. Red rooms. Okay, that's the directory. That just tells us. Whenever you enter chapel, you lose 1 gold. I do have 1 gold though. Utility closet, breaker box. Okay, let's go to the utility closet. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know how this works. Okay. What am I doing with this? I don't know what I did, but let's see how it affects the gameplay. Keycard entry system. Okay, let's turn it on. That's probably useful. Okay, let's not Okay, even if I return, I lose footprints. Parlor, closet, and then I'll go into the closet. 2 items. And what's that? Ivory die. While drafting, you may use uh, ivory die to roll new floor plans. Okay, I will do that. Can I go outside? Yep. That will not open. This is like a very relaxing game, and if you are smart, um, you will have a good time with this. Okay, this looks very haunting. Games like these are good for like professional streamers. They can make good content with these games. That will not open. Okay, I see something over there. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite at night. Okay, so that will be the place I'll sleep in. Sleep at. Controls are quite simple. Just shift to run forward. I cannot go over there. I do like the art style of the game. I don't know what this style is called, but I really love it. Looks hand drawn, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Okay, not yet then. I have to return to the estate and see if I can regenerate some of the rooms. Not sure if that's possible. While drafting, you may use to roll new drafted one time. Can I enter the room from this? Nope. Okay, that's not possible. Let's see. I think there was another room over there. Corridor is always unlocked. I cannot go into the room from this menu. So I guess I have to call it a day. Okay, what the hell is this? Not sure. Let's call it a day then. Yep. Mount Holly. Cramped bungalow. Total rooms 7. Rank reached 3. Steps taken 29. Items found 1. New rooms 5. Okay. Exit. Save and continue. Yep. Okay, so like it's like Groundhog Day. Everything will repeat. I have to enter every room, but those rooms will be like regenerated. So I already read that. Okay, hallway I already visited. Nook I think I already visited. Okay, this is new. Billiard room, storeroom then. Okay, I want to go to the billiard room. There's a puzzle over there in the billiard room. So that's a coin. And with that orange I got back 5 footsteps. The footsteps are like the economy in this game. Okay, that's a puzzle. Now what am I supposed to do with this? I'm probably the dumbest person who's playing this game currently. I don't know what's the purpose of this puzzle. Okay, 17. Okay, let's see. I really don't know what am I supposed to do with this puzzle. Is there a clue somewhere? Okay, let's see. Let's at least try matching this blue color. So if I 1 20. Okay, let's that was pointless. Nook, I will get 1 key. Closet, let's go into the closet. Okay, I got ivory dye and also this bag. Coin purse, each time you collect 3 coins earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay, I wish I could solve this puzzle though. 13, 1, 18, 4. Now what? M15. I'm just like pressing randomly. I don't even know like how to solve this puzzle. Okay, so I cannot solve that. My goal in this game is to solve at least one puzzle. Chapel. Okay, I have one gold coin, so let's go to the chapel. I lost the gold coin. But gained 3. Can I pray? Nope. Storeroom. Okay. Alright, I think the loot is same every time, because in the previous day I got the same loot in the storeroom. Pantry. I need 4 gold coins. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay, let's go over there. I think lose some gems. Okay, there's my uncle probably. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are sometimes some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Wait, what? Isn't this the main room? Okay. I already got to the utility closet. Redraw. Let's redraw. Okay, since I'm in the like the room that's that allows you to draw floor plans, I could have redrawn the rooms without using the ivory die. Anyway, kitchen, food for sale, sale, whatever. Guest room. Let's go there. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I have seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you returned the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I did not need to know the rules of dirts to play your variation. Okay, that's the dirt puzzle he's talking about. Can I keep this with me? No. So one thing's for sure, that you don't need to know the rules of dirt. Car keys, a spare set of car keys. What am I going to do with this? The only car left on the estate should be in the garage. Okay. I hope I can drive the car at least. So every time I enter the chapel, I am going to lose money. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's try this one more time. 3 1 2 1 and 1. Huh? Plus minus subtract 2 1. Nope, I'm not going to play this. Wait, what just happened? There was a door in this room. Okay, let's see if I can open this door. Nope. I'm not getting anything done in this game, man. Let's call it a day for one more time and let's try again. Total rooms 9. Same score like the previous one. Okay, let's do one more run. Okay, I'll try to be as fast as possible this time around. Corridor, I went there. There is a puzzle in the parlor, so let's try and solve that. What's that? The wind up key, a component of the parlor game. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I am being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to your rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time. And I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. Okay. There will always be at least one box which will display only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. So one truth, one lie. Alright. Okay, that's a coin purse. I know what that does. This is the blue box. Okay, this the blue box is, oh shit, the blue box is empty. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I think I lost. Yeah, I think I lost. Hmm. So the this is the blue box. That's the truth. The the blue box is true. That's, oh shit. That's also true. But anyway, let's enter the bedroom. Maybe I should have entered the spare room. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, that's nice. Alright. So let's go into the pantry. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 footsteps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Alright. So there's no more items in this area. Kitchen. Let's go into the den for once. I have not visited this room before. That's a jam I can use to buy stuff. Utility closet. That's another closet. Okay, this is a spare room. Alright, let's go into the courtyard. Shovel looks like it could be useful for digging. Okay, I think there will be puzzles and such involving digging. Terrace, let's go into that. That's, I think, a jam. Hallway I have already visited. Let's redraw. Storeroom, let's go into that. Very loopy, this game. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day. Wait, nope. Pebbles, a few unimpressive pebbles, not even worth picking up. Then why did you get me to use the shovel? Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day, and I'm already going to end the stream. This is a game for people who love solving puzzles and people who like to sit back and relax. Personally, this is not for me, as I generally play action adventure games, but I wanted to try it out and see how tough the puzzles were. I got two puzzles and I could not like figure it out. So this is a game for people with like people who have like enough IQ to solve those puzzles. Okay, and this is quite a relaxing game. I love the vibe of the game, but just not for me. If you enjoyed a live playthrough, drop click that like button. That helps me a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.